Count you down. 5, 4, 3.
Well, aloha. I'm Dan Turner. I'm with Jeff Alton. I want to welcome you to the Knack. So for all my Knack MOV out in Hawaii, on Big Island, on Oahu, on Maui, Kauai, I want to thank you for joining us. Come on in, have a seat, and let's talk about some ideas that we've had. Right, Jeff?
Absolutely.
I don't know what I'm doing now.
You're going to explain who you are, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I'm Dan Turner, and I had 33 years of estate and financial planning experience in Cleveland, Ohio, and then I retired from that. And this man right here sat me down and said, you know, I know you're happy doing what you're doing now, however, you're wasting your talent. He said, with your background and experience, you should be doing this with me. And he introduced me to the FHA reverse mortgage. Now, Jeff, are you familiar with those reverse mortgage things where the borrower gets some money up front and then they end up getting in trouble with the lender and they lose their home and then they got to live with their kids and then they die and the kids get stuck? The reverse mortgages?
Tragedies, aren't they?
Listen to us carefully. We have nothing to do with that. You can't get that program. It does not exist. It candidly never did. But in 2013, they took the program and rebuilt it from the bottom up. I don't have many things to say positive about the FHA or HUD, but I'm here to tell you, they did a wonderful job. In my 33 years of financial estate planning and asset management, I've worked with a lot of financial planning tools. None of them compare with the good that can be done with a properly structured reverse mortgage.
With the exemption of life insurance.
That's,
But,
well, you know, the reverse mortgage makes life insurance possible. As a bit of an aside, one of my borrowers got a reverse mortgage because he had stage 3 prostate cancer and a wife with a mortgage. And life insurance was out of the question for him. Well, what does life insurance do? It makes your payment go away, doesn't it? So essentially, instead of trying to get something like life insurance he could not qualify for, he ended up getting a reverse mortgage that accomplished the same thing without paying premiums. So there's a lot of flexibility that goes into this sort of thing. And it depends on the circumstances you're involved with, that you can use this as a financial planning tool. You can better your life with this. So getting right into it, I need more feedback.
So one of the things that got me interested originally in the reverse mortgage was due to my mom's need. I was the last of 5. I've been out of the house a few years, and then Dad passed away. And when that happened, Mom was living in a great big house and really just couldn't keep that up anymore. So I had no idea what it was, but I had been doing insurance for a number of years and had some connections. The more that I learned about it, it made perfect sense to me. So we went about, we got a reverse mortgage for my mom. It was, through the years, the best tool that she had, because it totally saved the way that she was living life. It helped her improve her quality of life, very simply. She was allowed to not have any payments anymore, and without my dad's income being there, even though they were both retired at that time, but still, when one dies, then of course they're only living on half of that at that point. And so this was a way for her to supplement this retirement income that, besides a very tiny little pension that Dad had, they had saved up a little nest egg. One of the things that happens to a nest egg, especially if it's IRA money, is simply that it will go away if you have longevity. So if there's longevity in your family, I will be able to explain, I hope in future episodes here, some of the advantages that you're just not told from guys who are either from the mortgage business or they're just simply from the financial planning business. I have been in both, and so has Dan. So I think that our perspective could be worth something to you. And I really do want to share that with you. I have a need to share that with you. I have the ability to voice this now and build something that allows me to have a platform to talk to people like you, where you're not going to hear the things from a